Hello dear students. Today in this literature class I am going to discuss with you The Merchant of Venice Act 3 Scene 1. So in this scene the opening characters are Selenio and Celerino, and we know that both these characters are the chorus characters, or we can also call them informers. They are informing us about all those happenings which we have not seen being depicted on the stage. In other words, they try to tell us about all those things which cannot be enacted on the stage, like sea voyages, journey of Bassanio, and so on. So in the beginning, Selenio and Salarino, they are talking, and through their conversation, we come to know that Antonio has suffered yet another loss. So before I start with the text, I would advise you to keep your book open and read along with me. So here I start. Selenio, now what news on Rialto? Now Rialto, you know, that is a Venetian stock exchange. The stock exchange of Venice. Stock exchange, remember Venice is a port city and all the business is transacted through ships. So Rialto is the place where all the ships come and go and all the businessmen gather there. And it is the same place where Antonio used to insult Shylock so many times. So Selenio is asking Salarino, has any latest news come up? Why? Yet it lives there unchecked. So it lives there unchecked. Celerino says, yes, I have heard, but it is not proved yet, that Antonio hath a ship of rich lading wrecked on the narrow seas. Narrow seas is the English Channel. English Channel, which separates England from France. And in that English Channel, there is a place called Goodwins. So Celerino has got a news that yet another ship has been drowned at a place called Goodwins. I think they call the place. A very dangerous, flat and fatal. So he says, I already know that that place, Goodwins, is a very risky place and where the carcasses of many a tall ship lie buried. Carcasses is all the wreckage, all the dead bodies and all the destroyed material of the ship. When it gets wrecked, it is all buried at that place deep under the sea. So that place is a very risky place. As they say, if my gossip report be an honest woman of her word. He says, if the gossip report says, if it is true, then this is confirmed news. But still it has not been confirmed. Gossip, remember the word gossip report. Now here the word gossip report has been personified as a woman who is lying. So it has not been confirmed as yet whether it is Antonio's ship or not. So they are just hoping that let this gossip woman be saying untrue only. Let this news be untrue only. I would she were as lying a gossip in that. I wish. She here stands for the gossip report. The lady who has been personified as telling gossips. I wish she were as lying a gossip in that as she says, Selenio says that gossip report, that lady, she never tells true things. And here he has specially mentioned two things, that the lady saying that she has chewed ginger and it has come out to be very sweet, which is never possible. Ginger is never sweet. Adrak ka swad kabhi meetha nahi hota. So that is a lie. And second gossip, she says that a woman is crying over the death of her third husband. So the story goes back, very old times. At that times, women were supposed to be very loyal to their husbands. And she says, and the Selenio says that if a woman reaches till the third husband, that shows that she was not a very loyal lady. So it shows that he expects that Selenio should be lying as much, gossip reports should be lying as much as she were saying that the ginger is very sweet, or the lady is crying over the death of her third husband. He wants that as these two things are untrue, similarly this rumor should also be untrue. But it is true without any slips of prolixity or crossing the plain highway of talk. But Selenio says it is true if I don't put it in roundabout manner, but if I say it frankly. This statement is very much true that good Antonio, the honest Antonio, so they are, Selenio and Selenio are good friends of Antonio. So look at the adjectives they are using for Antonio: good, honest. Oh, that I had a title good enough to keep his name company. And when he's speaking, he is searching for more adjectives to be put in front of Antonio's name. Selenio, come the full stop. So Celerino says, never mind. Don't fetch the adjectives, but tell me the truth. What do you know? Ha, what sayest thou? Why, the end is he hath lost a ship. The end is, the truth is. But Selenio says, almost it is a confirmed news that Antonio has lost his ship. I would it might prove the end of his losses. Would, I have already told you, means wish. So Celerino wishes that it should be the end of his losses. Iske baad there should be no more loss. Let me say Amen betimes, lest the devil cross my prayer, for here he comes in the likeness of a Jew. Now, Christians, you have almost heard, whenever they say a prayer, after prayer they do say Amen. After saying, immediately after the prayer, the word Amen means that let God listen to our prayers and he should fulfill what we want. And they said Amen so that they don't want any devil or any negative thing to come near them before they say the word Amen. But now when they were saying that let this be Antonio's last disaster or failure, immediately they see Shylock coming from that side. So he immediately says the word Amen so that his prayers be fulfilled before Shylock reaches them. Let me say Amen betimes at the proper time, right now, lest the devil cross my prayer. Who is the devil over here? Shylock, who is coming from the other side. For here he comes in the likeness of a Jew, likeness and the shape of a Jew. How now, Shylock? What news among the merchants? So as soon as Shylock comes near them, Selenio asks, what is the latest news with you? You know none so well as you of my daughter's flight, running away. So Shylock knows very well that everybody knows that his daughter has already run away with Lorenzo. So Shylock is blaming them. He is saying, you people also knew very well that my daughter is going to run away with him. That is certain. Now Celerino and Selenio, they do not deny. They say, yes, we knew very well. I, for my part, knew the tailor that made the wings that she with all wings, the boy's dress. Remember, Jessica ran away in page boy's dress. So remember those textual words which you have to put in your answers every time. So Celerino says, yes, very well. I know, even I know that tailor who made that boy's dress for your daughter. Selenio and Shylock, for his own part, knew the bird was fledged, fully mature. And then it is the complexion, nature of all of them to leave the dam, the mother nest. So Selenio says, you are a fool, Shylock. You knew very well that your daughter has matured up, she is young and she needs to have her own family. You should have taken care of your daughter. She is damned for it, damned, cursed. So Shylock is openly cursing, like in which, and he is giving all those bad wishes for him and thinking all bad wishes for his daughter. Just come be in save in a language gaaliyan dena. That's certain if the devil may be her judge. So Celerino says curse tabhi lagega if the devil is the judge. But over there the devil is not the judge. The judge is God. So Celerino and Selenio are supporting Jessica otherwise in conversations and talks because Lorenzo is their friend. My own flesh and blood to rebel. Shylock is feeling very humiliated, insulted. He is saying she was my blood, my flesh. She was my daughter and she only went against me. But Celerino says, she might be your blood and flesh, but there was lot of difference between you and your daughter. What was the difference? There is more difference between thy flesh and hers than between jet and ivory. He says, there was lot of difference between blood. Maybe you are from the same family, but there was lot of difference between your bloods, just as there is a difference between jet black and ivory white. White and black cannot be same. Similarly, maybe you were of the same family, but you and your daughter were not the same. More than between your bloods than there is between red wine and Rhenish. And he says that same difference was also between in your flesh also. That you are just like a red wine, a cheap wine. But she is just like Rhenish wine. Rhenish wine, expensive, good wine. You remember we have read Rhenish somewhere else also in this book? Try to recall. Rhenish wine we read in Act 1, Scene 2. When Portia says that if the last suitor, if he wants to go for the right casket, then she asks Nerissa to put a Rhenish bottle of wine on the wrong casket. Remember, over there also we read the same word. So Salarino says there is lot of difference between you and your daughter. But tell us, do you hear whether Antonio have had any loss at sea? So Salarino changes the topic. He says, what have you heard about Antonio? There I have yet another bad match. Match, business transaction. Which business transaction? Shylock has lent him money. Remember? A bankrupt, a prodigal. Now he has turned a bankrupt. Bankrupt, कंगाल हो जाना. Prodigal, extravagant, खर्चीला. किसी time he was a prodigal. बहुत खर्चीला था वो. You remember he used to lend money to so many Christians. Who dares scarce show his head on the Rialto. Dares scarce show. उसने बोला जो अब कभी रियल्टो में नज़र नहीं आता. Scarcely, hardly. Now he is not seen at the Rialto. A beggar. उसने बोला now he has turned out to be a beggar. That means Shylock has received the news. That was used to come so smug upon the mart. उसने बोला एक time था. Smug is to be very confident. Mart is market, Rialto. He says there was a time when he used to come there with lot of confidence and he used to insult me over there. Let him look to his bond. उसने बोला now he should read the bond. Remember the bond? Act 1, Scene 3. He was wont to call me you sir. उसने बोला that was a time when he used to call me a money lender who charges heavy interest. Let him look to his bond. He was wont to lend money for a Christian courtesy. Let him look to his bond. He says he was the one who used to lend money to all the Christians. Now he should take care of the bond. Let him pay. Because in the hearts of his hearts, even he knows that he will not be able to pay the money. Remember, he has each and every information regarding Antonio. Why? I am sure if he forfeit, unable to pay the money, thou wilt not take his flesh. What is that good for? So Salarino says, कहता why? I am sure in case he is unable to pay the money at the right time, at the right place, I am sure you are not going to take his flesh. Remember, Shylock can take 1 pound of flesh from any part of his body. So Salarino says, I am sure you will not be taking the flesh. But what is the reply of Shylock? To bait fish withal. Because everybody knows human flesh has no value. Had it been goat, beef or chicken, people would have bought. But human flesh is of no value. But what is Shylock's reply? To bait fish withal. You know, bait is an attraction, a lure, which is attached to the fishing rod when the fish is to be catched. उसको बोलते हैं चारा. Sometimes we catch rats in a house, then also we put something inside that box, that the chara jisse the animal gets attracted to come. So कहता कुछ और नहीं होगा. It will act as a bait for to fish withal. If it will feed nothing else, it will feed my revenge. उसने बोला अगर बेट भी नहीं बन पाया, वो चारा भी नहीं अगर बन पाया, तो वो क्या बनेगा? मेरी ईगो को सेटिस्फाई करने के लिए, रिवेंज के लिए वो एक चारा बनेगा. इट विल सेटिस्फाई my ego, my revenge. So he has made it clear that he is not going to pardon Antonio. He hath disgraced me. Now this dialogue is a very big dialogue, but otherwise it is not difficult. In this dialogue, Shylock is just want to say that Antonio has insulted me many times. And he has tried to spoil my business a lot, but still I don't mind, because now he says, it was not I who started this game. And we also know it that Antonio was wrong in insulting Shylock all the time at Rialto. He used to kick him, call him a cur. You remember all those insults? Then he used to spoil his business a lot. So at some point, even Antonio was wrong. And that nursed a deep hatred in Shylock's mind. So in this big dialogue, he is saying it was Antonio who started. Otherwise, we are also as human beings just like you. What is the difference between a Christian body and a Jew body? He says we eat the same, we breathe the same air, we take the same sun, we take the same medicines, we are also hurt in the same way. So everything is just the same. Then why did Antonio hate me so much? I will come to the last of these dialogues. The rest you can read on your own. It's not that difficult. If a Jew, line number 70, if a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? He says, we do all the things that Christians are doing. Now, supposingly, if a Jew does something wrong to a Christian, if a Jew wrong a Christian, what is his humility? Humility, kindness. In return, what kindness will a Christian show? Revenge. He says, I am very sure a Christian will never show kindness to a Jew. He will take revenge. He will give punishment. If a Christian wrong a Jew, what should his sufferance be by Christian example? Sufferance again, kindness. He says, now, when the things have reverted, जब उल्टा हो जाए, when a Christian does something wrong to a Jew, तो Jew क्या kindness दिखाएगा? Jew भी तो वही दिखाएगा जो Christian ने दिखाया है. What is it? Punishment, revenge. The villainy you teach me, villainy, wrong, evil. He says, आप लोगों से सीखा है मैंने. The villainy you teach me, I will execute, and it shall go hard. उसने बोला जो आपने मुझे सिखाया मैं भी वही करूँगा. Execute is to put into practice. और उससे भी ज़्यादा बढ़ चढ़ कर दिखाऊँगा. But I will better the instruction. उससे भी ज़्यादा बढ़ चढ़ कर मैं वो रिवेंज लेकर दिखाऊँगा. आप लोगों से ही मैंने ये सब सीखा है. So I hope you're understanding this read along with me. You will understand it, and if you think you are understanding it, do like and subscribe the video. Don't forget that. Do it before we start further. So they are talking, and at that time a servant enters. Servant, gentlemen, my master Antonio is at his house and desires to speak with you both. So Antonio has sent for a servant because he is feeling very lonely. Even he has got the news. Bassanio has gone to Belmont. Lorenzo has run away with Jessica. Grishanio has also gone along with Bassanio. So now Celerino and Selenio are left. So Antonio has called them, and both of them, to come and stay with him for some time. We have been up and down to seek him. So Celerino says, yes, even we have been finding him. Here comes another of the tribe. A third cannot be matched unless the devil himself turns you. So before they could leave and go along with the servant, Tubal is coming from the other side. You remember Tubal? Act 1, Scene 3. The best friend of Shylock. When Shylock had said that I don't have the ready cash with me, but never mind, I will get it from my Tubal. Remember? So he is the same man, and he has entered. So as Tubal enters, Celerino and Selenio leave, and he remark, here comes another of the tribe. Tribe, the Jews' tribe. A third cannot be matched. What does this line mean? That a third person cannot be more evil than the combination of these two people. Which two people? Shylock and Tubal. कि एक तरफ Shylock और Tubal हो जाएं, उससे ज़्यादा evil इस दुनिया में कोई नहीं है. So, and after saying this, Celerino and Selenio go, and now who are left on the stage? Tubal along with Shylock. Now from the next conversation we come to know that Shylock had sent Tubal to go and search Jessica. because he wants Jessica back, and Jessica back with all the money and the ducats which he has taken along with her. So now Tubal had been to many places to search Jessica, and from the conversation down we come to know that he has been unsuccessful. How now Tubal? What news from Genoa? Remember the place Genoa. कहाँ गया था ढूंढने के लिए जेसिका को? Genoa. I often came where I did hear of her but cannot find her. So Tubal says, I'm very sorry. मुझे जहाँ जहाँ पता लगा कि वो वहाँ है, मैं वहाँ वहाँ पहुँचा, लेकिन जब तक I went there, वो जगह छोड़कर आगे निकल चुके थे. Why, there, a diamond gone cost me 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. Now Shylock is thinking about the money which and the jewels which Jessica has taken. So you have learned those things, what all she had stolen. Add this in that answer. A diamond gone which had costed him 2,000 ducats in Frankfurt. Frankfurt is the name of a city. वहाँ से उसने खरीदा था वो भी डायमंड जेसिका अपने साथ ले गई. The curse never fell upon our nation till now. उसको लग रहा है शार्लॉक का कि इतना बड़ा कर्स had never fallen upon the whole Jews. उसने बोला जितना नुकसान उसका हो गया, आज तक पूरी Jews कम्युनिटी में किसी का इतना नुकसान नहीं हुआ. 2,000 ducats in that and other precious jewels. So he is just counting what all she has taken. I never felt it till now. I would my daughter would wish. From these lines we come to know that Shylock is very, very money minded. He weighs Jessica and the money at the same level. पैसे और बेटी उसको दोनों एक ही लेवल के लगते हैं, जबकि he should value more for his daughter, but it is not the case. So here he is expecting कि काश ऐसा हो जाए कि जessica मेरे पैरों पे डेड बॉडी उसकी यहाँ पड़ी हो और डेड बॉडी पे सारे वो ज्यूल्स और वो सारे डकेट सारे पैसे साथ पड़े हों जो वो लेकर गई है. So that is a very rude and harsh expectation of a father. But even he was totally dejected by the daughter. We can see from that point of view also. I wish my daughter were dead at my foot and the jewels in her ear. Would she were hers. He wishes two things. Number one, he wishes the daughter dead at his foot and jewels in her ear. Number two, I wish she were hearsed at my foot. Hearsed is her body kept in a coffin. You remember what is a coffin? A big wooden box in which the dead body is kept. And the ducats in her coffin. No news of them, why so, and I know not what is spent in the search. He's very money-minded. He says, lot of money she has taken. And now he has sent Tubal to search for them. So Tubal he has given lot of money to Tubal also. ठीक है ना, उसके रहने का आने जाने का खर्चा all has been borne by Shylock. I know not what is spent in the search, why though loss upon loss, double loss जितना जessica लेगी, another loss, ट्यूबल पे भी इतना पैसा लगा कि तू जा उसको ढूंढ के ला, और वो उसको ढूंढ के नहीं ला सका. The thief gone with so much. Who is the thief? Jessica. And so much to find. The thief, कौन सा so much? The money which he has spent on Tubal. And no satisfaction, no revenge. और मिला कुछ भी नहीं, ना जessica मिली, उधर से अभी तक उसको एंटोनियो से बदला लेने का भी टाइम नहीं मिला, अभी वो मौका नहीं मिला. Nor no ill luck stirring, but what lights on my shoulders. Stirring, happening. उसने बोला मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है that जितनी भी ill luck है, जितना भी bad luck है पूरी दुनिया में, वो सारा का सारा मेरे पे ही आ गया है. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि सारी दुनिया is happy and it is only I who is crying. But what lights on my shoulders, no sign but of my breathing, no tears but of my shedding. It is only I who is shedding the tears. उसको ऐसे लग रहा है. Yes, other men have ill luck too. तो ट्यूबल ने एकदम he changed the topic. He says no, only you are not the one who has a bad luck. और भी किसी का bad luck है. किसका है? Antonio. What? Ill luck. So he gets excited. He says what? और भी किसी का बैड लक है, क्या हुआ एंटोनियो को? Hath and Argosy, you remember Argosy, the big ships, cast away, drowned, destroyed, wrecked, coming from Tripolis. Remember the place's name. So Tubal says, नहीं, मैंने सुना है कि त्रिपोली से जो शिप आ रही थी वो गुड इवेंस के पास, it has been wrecked. I thank God, I thank God. Is it true? Is it true? So Shylock is confirming. Then Tubal says, मेरे पास confirmed news. I spoke with some of the sailors that escaped the wreck. He says, there were a few people who were in that ship और वो लोग वहाँ से जान बचा कर आए हैं. And they have given the news. So this news is true. I thank the good Tubal. Good news. And now Tubal informs her about all the things which his daughter has been doing in Genoa. And Tubal informs Shylock that your daughter is spending lavishly. Your daughter spent in Genoa, as I heard, in one night 80 ducats. 80 means 80. So Tubal कहता है, when I went to Genoa, I heard that she was sitting at one place, maybe one restaurant. There she spent 80 ducats in one single meal. Thou stickest a dagger in me. So Shylock is totally surprised. उसको लग रहा है कि मेरे तो तुमने छुरा ही घूंप दिया. कहता, what, 80 ducats at one night? I shall never see my gold again. 80 ducats, 80. कहता, मेरा तो सारा पैसा ही बर्बाद कर देगी. There came divers of Antonio's creditors in my company of Venice. That's where he cannot choose but break. Divers, so many. So Tubal कहता है, so he's shifting the topic from Jessica to Antonio. So Tubal says, when I was returning, I had so many people who had invested in Antonio's ships, creditors, and they have told me कि this news is very much true, that Antonio is totally destroyed now. He has gone totally bankrupt. कंगाल हो गया है वो. I am very glad of it. I will plague him. I will torture him. I am glad of it. Plague him, trouble him. So Antonio ने वहाँ, again he is clarifying. He says, very good. अब मैं उसको नहीं छोड़ूंगा. One of them showed me a ring that he had of your daughter for a monkey. और ट्यूबल फिर जसिका की दूसरी न्यूज़ बता रहा है. पहली कौन सी बताई है? She has spent 80 ducats at one night. दूसरा वो कह रहा है, मैंने सुना है कि उसने एक बड़ी सुंदर टर्कोइस रिंग बेच दी. क्या खरीदने के लिए? वन मंकी, एक बंदर खरीदने के लिए. शी हैज़ स्पेंट अ रिंग आउट अपॉन हर. शार्लॉक बिकम्स वेरी एंग्री. दो टॉर्चेस मी ट्यूबल, इट वॉज माई टर्कॉस, आई हैड इट ऑफ ले. तो जब भी उसने वो डिस्क्रिप्शन बताई रिंग की, तो शार्लॉक को याद आ गया दैट वॉज हिज इंगेजमेंट रिंग that Jessica's mother, Leigh, remember the name, that is the name of Shylock's wife, Leah, Leigh. He says that was my engagement ring that Leigh had given me before my marriage to me. That was my gift. और उसने वो भी ring बेच दी when I was a bachelor. So from this dialogue we see the emotional side of Shylock, that maybe he was not that cruel. It were the times or the moments that made him so cruel, harsh and rude. I would not have given it for a wilderness of monkeys. Wilderness, too many. He says, अगर मुझे उस रिंग के बदले में कोई पूरा का पूरा जंगल भी बेच देता monkeys का, मैं वो भी ना कभी, तब भी वो रिंग कभी ना देता. But Antonio is certainly undone, destroyed. Nay, that's true. That is very true. Go, Tubal, fee me an officer. So Shylock has planned also. He says, उसने ट्यूबल को क्या बोला? Go to the arresting officer, the one who is in charge of arresting the people, जो लोग टाइम पर पैसा वापस नहीं कर सकते. He says, टाइम ख़त्म होने वाला है, पहले ही तुम मेरे नाम पर ऑफिसर को पैसे दे लो और उसको रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दे दो कि वो क्या करे. He should arrest Antonio the moment the time finishes. Go, Tubal, fee me an officer, fee me, hire. Bespeak him a fortnight before. उसने बोला हालांकि अभी 15 दिन पड़े हैं, लेकिन तुम पहले ही सारी तैयारी करके रख लो. I will have the hair of him. If he forfeit, for were he out of Venice, I can make what merchandise I will. तो कहता मैं तो चाहता हूँ अब मैं अपना बदला ले लूँ, क्योंकि एक बार इफ़ ही वर आउट, अगर वो एक बार वेनिस से बाहर हो जाए, कैसे हो जाए, ये अपना बदला ले ले वॉट एवर ही वॉन्ट्स टू टेक, तो वेनिस से एंटोनियो बाहर हो जाएगा, मे बी बिकॉज ही इज़ प्लानिंग टू किल हिम. I can make what merchandise I will. Merchandise profit. उसके बाद I can make all the profit in my business. Then there will be no one to interfere in my business. Go Tubal and meet me at our synagogue. Synagogue is the Jewish temple, the place where Jews worship. So Tubal, he says to Tubal that I am going to synagogue. Maybe he wants to go there and swear in the name of God that now the opportunity has come and I will definitely take my revenge. And he instructs Tubal to arrange the arresting officer. So I hope you understood the context. Try to go through the workbook and solve your workbook. And in the next video, I will be discussing Act 3, Scene 2. Bye-bye.